Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and today I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I want to touch on a topic. It's a hard topic, but it's something that you need to talk about in order to heal and grow. And this is all about your triggers and regulation. And I had a moment yesterday. I was cooking in the kitchen for my children, and I was highly triggered. My heart started beating very heavy. I was scared. I was afraid. I was just in a place that I haven't been in a long time. And I'm back in this place, and a lot of trauma and pain and abandonment and fear resurfaces. And I needed to take a moment. I needed to ground my energy, put my face in cold water, hand to heart, hand to belly, regulating my emotions. And at first, I was angry at myself. Like, I thought you healed. I thought you're better. But a lot of times we look at our triggers as like we're not growing, nothing is changing. But the truth is, our trigger is not our enemy. Our trigger is just letting us know this is where we feel unsafe and uncomfortable. And of course, I did research, and it said, like, when I looked it up, it said your body is not overreacting, it's protecting you. There is a part of you that is scared. But what you need to give that part of you that's scared is love, not punishment. Instead of being angry at myself, like, I thought you grew. I thought you're better than this. Why are you triggered? This is about you responding with love instead of fear. And we heal because of our triggers. Instead of looking at a trigger as a negative thing, let's look at it in the light of, okay, your body is letting you know this looks familiar. This pain is familiar. There's still trauma you're working through. It hits a nerve that you need to work on. This is not a bad thing. So bear with me, Aqua, as we try to dive deep into this. If you're going through a trigger, let's look at what's being triggered, what your inner child needs, how to regulate. Because yesterday, by diving deep into it, instead of like spiraling from it, it really transformed and changed something within my own soul. We need to be softer with ourselves and stop expecting so much from ourselves. If you've been through any form of trauma, and understand you don't need to explain to anybody the trauma that you've been through. It could be, yes, a lot of time CPTSD is because of warlike instances, like war. But there could have been an emotional war that you have gone through that has affected you greatly. So let's take a look into that energy. Again, Aqua, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. Spirit, what is being triggered for my Aqua? What is being triggered? What's being triggered? Clear. What's being triggered? Could be a lot of things. What's being triggered? Limitations and fears. I'm sorry you can't see it. Limitation and fears. You can't really see it good, but there's something from the past pulling you back in. It's like this ghost-like energy. Something from the past is pulling you in. And this could be your trauma from the past, your pain from the past, this feeling of abandonment and you could feel like you're still stuck in the past, that you don't see any forward movement, that you're repeating a cycle, but you're not repeating a cycle. You're finally facing that cycle, and you're looking that cycle dead in the eyes, and you're transmuting and you're alchemizing the pain. It might feel like you're in the same cycle, but you as a person have changed. Spirit, what does Aqua's inner child need? What do they need? Oh, you need a trust in divine fucking timing. You need a trust in the timing of things. I'm seeing a lot of butterflies in this picture. So you're going through a major metamorphosis. You have your wings now. You can fly away, but it's not about running away. I think you're staying in flight and feeling the pain and feeling the emotions and like acknowledging the triggers. Like, what am I feeling right now? Fear. Let me journal about fear. What am I feeling right now? Regret. Let me journal. What am I feeling right now? Abandonment. Like, your inner child needs to know that life might not be the way you want it to be right now, but you have to trust that divine is working behind the scenes to transform and change. And this is about you overcoming your limitations and fears. So when you feel that trigger and you want to run instead of running from it, you face it and you feel it as hard as it is. Spirit, how can my aqua regulate their nervous system? How can they regulate their nervous system better? How can they regulate? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, you be the calm in the storm. We have the storm. We have unexpected. There is something here about you being the eye of the storm. You could be going through this massive storm and change in your life, but there needs to be a calm center. That calm center is you. You, heavy energy here. You need to calm yourself, not external. It's you and divine source, like walking through this healing journey. And how to regulate it is like really weathering a storm. Having emotional regulation when unexpected things happen. Really writing out emotions and feelings without it engulfing you, without it causing you to spiral, without it there's a storm going around you. You don't need to be a storm right now. You need to be the calm. You need to be calm during this. And that's why like I'm feeling this calm energy. Like I said to you yesterday, I was triggered heavily, and putting cold water on my face and putting my hand to my heart and my hand to my belly and breathing, I'm telling you, those small little acts, I regulated my nervous system. 15 minutes. It took 15 minutes, but it happened. And I was able to move past it. I felt better. I was able to go back in the kitchen and cook and do what I need to do. In the past, those moments would happen and I would be like, I can't cook. I can't do this. I'm out. This is about, I'm really feeling facing the storm, but facing the storm with a different perspective. Spirit, what is my aqua strength? What's my aqua strength that they have no idea they have? What's their strength? There's a strength, yeah, that you're able to release the past, release this lack, release the suffering. Your past is your strength. Your pain is your power. What you've been through is your strength. This is about your ability to transmute and transcend your suffering into your strength. Looking at your past, looking at the lack, looking at the suffering, and instead of running away from it and numbing it, you're actually like, this is how you feel right now. I am going to help you through this feeling so you don't need to self-destruct. You don't need to drown in something that's going to not make you feel these things. You Our triggers are here because we have to feel that stuff. We have to. As hard as it is. Spirit, what support is available for my beautiful Aqua? What support? Seen and unseen. What support? And I love this. You have disharmony, triggers, and conflict in reverse. Your strength to overcome your triggers. Your strength to overcome conflict. Your strength to overcome disharmony. We have a female and a male in this picture, and they look like they're divided. Like they're divided. There's no union there. You could be getting support from areas that you never expected. You could be getting support from people that caused you conflict, caused you disharmony, and even caused you triggers. You could be getting support there. And we'll look into that. What you thought was your enemy is probably your best friend, your best ally. We'll look into that. Spirit, what's this limitation and fears? Because this is your trigger. What's this limitation? Yeah. You're afraid to step into your strength, my love. You're afraid to step into your strength. The thing I love about the strength card is it's not about being like screaming, yelling. It's a very graceful energy. It's about taming the beast outside of you and taming the beast within you. It's about this very heart-centered, very heart. Like, I'm going to nurture, I'm going to love. Number 8 could be significant, and the infinity sign could be significant in your life. Spirit, tell me more about the strength. You take a sacred pause. You surrender. Surrender and say, you know what? I'm feeling fears. I'm feeling limitations. I feel like the past is trying to pull me back in. My triggers, my wounds are being opened, but I'm going to surrender. I'm going to switch my perspective, and I'm going to trust in divine timing. And what you should trust in is that once you go through that death and rebirth, you walk through that portal of darkness, you're going to get to the light. And the light is justice is going to be served. Justice is basically saying, I'm closing a door for you so you can walk into a new one. You're putting an end to your fears and limitations. You're stepping into your strength. You're going through this beautiful sacred surrender that I am going to allow my feelings. I'm going to feel them. I'm going to heal them. I'm going to transform them. And justice is mine. You're closing out. I'm feeling in this heavy energy because my heart is heavy. You're closing out karmic chapters. And these karmic chapters could be have a lot to do with childhood wounds, abandonment, isolation, not feeling heard, not feeling seen, and where the past is trying to reel you back in. And maybe the past is your old patterns, your old behaviors, but your triggers are saying, we can do this the way you did it before, just like me. I can go back to drug abuse. I can go back to numbing the pain. I can go back to fucking up my life. Or can I make a decision and say, you know what? I have to fucking feel this shit. I have to step into my strength, and I can be more loving to myself. That if I'm going through a hard time, I'm not going to poison myself anymore. I'm going to feel that. I'm going to nurture myself, and I'm going to surrender. There's something here about you surrendering to the pain, surrendering to the limitations, because your inner child needs right now is for trust. Your inner child is trusting in divine time. Maybe you're not. Your inner child wants to trust you. Like my inner child, when I started reparenting myself, they didn't trust me in the beginning. They're trusting me more and more every day, because more and more every day, I make decisions not to destroy the inner child. I make decisions to nurture the inner child. and say, you know what, we're going through a hard time right now. We're just going to chill. Like, I'm not going to hurt you or me. We're just going to go through this emotion. Spirit, please clarify this trust and divine timing. This energy is hella heavy. And I saw the Six of Cups trying to pop up. This is your past, yeah. Your inner child wants you to step into this Knight of Wands and be very passionate. Be passionate about your healing. Maybe you were passionate about others, but this is a time for you to be passionate towards yourself, towards igniting a fire, like cooling your heart and igniting a fire. Spirit, tell me more about this Knight of Wands. I'm also feeling your inner child needs you to regulate your nervous system better. Spirit, tell me more. Don't feed into the anxiety. Yeah, your inner child wants you to manifest your dreams into reality, as above, so below, as within, so without. Manifest your dreams into reality. Co-create with divine source. Understand that you have all the tools, the skills, and the knowledge. And this is about working with your elements, your air, your water, your fire, your earth. And I'm seeing the infinity sign not once, but twice, my love. There is something here about, maybe that's a sign in synchronicity for you. The infinity sign, I'm sorry, infinity. There's something here about the infinity sign that's really like speaking out to me. And infinity is like that ever revolving. What goes around comes around. It's like what you feed is what you give. Feed into yourself right now. That's the most important thing. When you're feeling triggered and you're feeling at this emotional state, the only person you need to breathe into is yourself. Spirit, please clarify this, Magician. Thank you, Spirit. Just protect your energy. Guard yourself. Sometimes we need to guard ourselves from ourselves. So if you're being triggered, don't look at the old ways that you were able to overcome it. Look at new ways in order to overcome it. Protect your heart. Guard your heart above all else. Nurture yourself. Be that, that calm in the storm. There's all these wands coming towards her. She's in a bubble. She's protected. You need to protect you and your inner child. Even when you're going through chaos. Even. Now, how to regulate yourself is this storm, this unexpected. Like I said, you need to weather the storm a little better. When there's chaos and confusion, you don't need to add to it. You need to breathe through it, and you need to be that eye of the storm. Spirit, please clarify this storm. Be the eye. Because when you're the eye of the storm, you have the wheel of fortune. You are transforming that wheel of karma. You're walking in your dharma. See how she's coming above the clouds? You need to rise above the clouds, rise above the storm. Spirit, tell me more, because luck is on your side. Yeah. Make sure, my love, you are surrounded with your soul family, your soul tribe, your sisterhood. 7-star sisters is speaking out to me. You have a family on the other side that in these moments of your trigger, you really need to like call out and say, like for me, I call out to divine a lot, like divine source. Like, you need to help me through this. I'm feeling that heavy energy. You need to seek people when you call out, or how about being around people that you don't even need to speak and they know that you're going through something? Spirit, tell me more. Because that's how you walk towards the sun. ultimate happiness. The storm is your freedom. This unexpected, this destruction is your peace. Destruction is how you get to the light. Destruction is the light. We're going to leave it there. Destruction leads you towards the light, because divine is trying to remove people, places, things, behaviors, patterns, so you can step into the light. Because what your strength is maybe you're looking at your past, maybe you're looking at your lack, you're looking at your suffering, and instead of drowning that past, that lack, that suffering, you're actually looking at it like, oh, let's look at you. And that's your strength. Facing a storm. Spirit, please clarify the strength. You're facing the storm, and that's your strength. Because you see this? We have the star, and then we have the 10 of cups. Bro, your healing, your hope, your inspiration, knowing how to shine in freaking darkness. You know how to shine in darkness. Continue working on igniting your inner world. Even though chaos can be around you, inside of you shines so fucking brightly. And what you're going to walk into is a happy home and a happy life. Because at the end of the day, your triggers have a lot to do with not feeling a part of this abandonment, not feeling safe, not feeling secure, not knowing if something's going to come or something's going to go. This feeling of, I don't want the past to repeat itself anymore. I've been through enough. I've been through enough suffering. By you looking at this pain like dead in the face, by you feeling every trigger, by you going through all those moments of like severe anxiety, like your chest is going to pop out or give out, you're changing something, because your support that's available, and this is beautiful, is you're no longer going to be in disharmony. You're going to no longer be having triggers and conflict. Now, your support could be coming from people who caused you disharmony, triggers, and conflict. I'm feeling that heavy energy. I'm feeling this energy of two people very divided, but they're coming together, and that is your support. Your support is what you were pulled apart from. I'm feeling this energy. You were pulled apart by something. Spirit, clarify the support that is available. Clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're no longer going to be at a crossroad. You're going to have that aha and epiphany moment. Spirit, what's this crossroad? What's this crossroad? Divine Source. Divine Source is seeing you at the crossroad. You're finally looking at shit, and Divine Source is like, I got you the rest of the way. I just wanted you to feel some stuff, look at some stuff. I wanted you to have faith and trust that there might be chaos around you, but I guarantee you, you are safe. You are protected. Spirit, tell me about this epiphany. You have God. You have powers. You see this? You have powers. Trust your intuition. Trust that esoteric knowledge. Continue to go within. Seek these signs, these synchronicities. And again, I'm going to say to you again, the infinity sign is apparent. You're either going to see the number 8 when something is going to shift, or you're going to see the infinity sign. Look up the infinity sign, what meaning it has for you, because you've gone through the hermit mode. You've done a lot of inner work, and maybe you've been isolated, and now you're in situations where there's not this cocoon and protection. You got your wings and you're being triggered. You have a choice. Are you gonna fight, fawn, or flee? You have a choice. And I think if you truly look at this pain, you look at this trigger, there is going to be major transformation, because you have that willpower, you have that strength, and judgment is going to be called. You're having a major awakening of your soul. Spirit, tell me more about this support. Yeah. The support is a King of Pentacles, my friend. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The support is having this security, this safety, this wealth, this abundance, this loyalty. I'm feeling like you have someone loyal coming to support you. Spirit, tell me about this King of Pentacles. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Family. Ten of Pentacles. This is your family. This is someone who wants a happy home and happy life with you. This is community. Your ancestors could be with you, but I'm feeling this masculine energy that is around you that wants to support you and make you feel safe. Spirit, tell me more. Someone wants to make you feel safe. Yeah. They want to work with you and collaborate with you. Three of Pentacles. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. I keep on seeing the Six of Cups. This could be someone from your past. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, it's someone who's watching you, that's for sure. You have a Page of Swords. Someone who's very inquisitive about you and is watching you. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. Someone who has seen you, gone through really rocky waters, and is now moving towards calmer waters. You had a couple of ancestors pull you out of some heavy fucking shit. I'm feeling like your ancestors helped you dive a lot of bullets. This heavy energy, you got help diving bullets. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. And like I said, I was waiting. The Six of Cups. This is someone from your past. We have the Knight of Swords. This could have been someone who was in and out of your life. Spirit, tell me more about this person. But they see you as love. And we have the Moon in reverse. Some truth is being revealed. They're gonna fill you in on some truth. Spirit, what's the truth if you want to tell? What's the truth? The truth is about their secrets and lies. The truth that they were trapped in a mental prison. Spirit, tell me more. This is someone who wanted to win at all costs. But there's some truth coming. The truth is that they see your love, compassion, and empathy. They see you're very gifted. They see you're very talented. And there's a message coming. Eight of Wands. Spirit, what is this message? What's this message? That they want balance and harmony. They just want balance and harmony. We're going to leave it at that. I'm not going to push the cards anymore. The Two of Cups. They want love. This is a partnership. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You guys are a match. You guys are a match. You're getting help where you never expected help to come. And this is about you being that divine feminine and being open and receptive to help that you didn't expect to receive. That's what I'm feeling. Because the help is coming from where you never expected it. That's the heavy energy that I'm feeling right now. But really look up the infinity sign. See what that means to you. Spirit, what advice? This is from the heavenly bodies. What advice? We have Pluto. Yeah, you're undergoing major transformation right now. It's about embracing this transformation and letting go to let new things in. And this is about karma. This is about survival. And it says here, in the spirit of transformation, remove your armor. Connect with your naked essence. This energy comes to free you from the chains of identity and the story of who you think you are. Call on courage and face the sometimes painful truth of what's no longer serving you. Summon your bravery and begin the process of letting go. Open to your boundless nature and allow this process to leave you cleansed and renewed. Your rebirth starts within and will surely echo outward. Let's get an affirmation to close this out. Spirit, what affirmation do you have for my beautiful Aqua? What affirmation? Thank you so much, Spirit. What affirmation? Thank you, Spirit. There is freedom, baby. You're getting some type of freedom. It says, I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts and I find peace in my heart and discover the being of light within me. Aqua, you deserve freedom from this heaviness, this pain, this, you deserve freedom. I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.